Now, let's start with reading Unit 7, Cultural Diversity. And now first one, true or false. And as you can see it in your textbook, or if you use IseeBooks, you have an activity 1 or the following statement true for you. First one, before doing something important, I always choose a favorite time for it. And in my opinion, I say yes. You can use IseeBooks to do the exercise.
Reading. Are you superstitious? 1. Are the following statements true for you?
Now, read the statement and decide it is true or false for you. Before doing something important, I always choose a favorable time for it. And as I taught you in PowerPoint, first one, I say yes. Number 2, I never visit people's homes on the first day of the New Year's unless they invite me. So, the second is no. 3, I never sweep the floor during the first 3 days of the New Year. So, number 3, no. When I set out for an examination, I always try to avoid crossing the path of the woman. So, number 5 is no. Number 5, on important days throughout the years, I always lay food on the altar for my ancestors because I believe that they will enjoy the meal with my family. So, number 5, yes. For example, no, and this is yes. And after doing the exercise, press on submit button to track your answers.
Now I would like to provide for you some vocabulary before we come to multiple choice. Now first one, we have a superstition. Superstition, tín ngưỡng, mê tín. And we have an adjective, superstitious. Superstitious. And you have a noun, mystery. Mystery, điều huyền bí. And adjective, mysterious. Mysterious. We have a ritual. Ritual, lễ nghi. Prestigious. Prestigious, có uy tín, có thanh thế. Ancestor. Ancestor, tổ tiên. Now, after I provide for you vocabulary, we come to track your vocabulary. I would like you to fill in the blank with the suitable words. Now, first one, this altar is used to worship our, my son. So you can see that, ancestor. Do you believe in? So the second is that, superstition. 3, there are many around us, but we can't explain why. So number 3 is mysteries. Number 4, I am about the number 13 is bad, and you? And you can see that, superstitious. Number 5, he is rich and I admire him so much. So number 5 is prestigious. Number 6, my mother and I often go to pagoda on tag as a religious. So as a religious ritual. Now we continue. Multiple choice.
2. Read the test and answer the following questions by circle the best option, A, B, C, or D.
Now, look up from number 1 to number 4 and choose what is the truth about Vietnamese society. So number 1, I choose C, superstition or part of life for the majority of Vietnamese people. And you can see that in paragraph 1, line number 7, however, superstition have existed in all human society throughout history. Number 2, how does the writer explain the origins of Vietnamese superstition? So number 2, we choose B. Vietnamese is located in part of the world where many mystery and legends exist. So you can see that in paragraph 1, line number 4 from the bottom to the top, as a country situated in Asia, where many mystery and legend originate, Vietnam has also kept various superstitious beliefs about daily activities. 3. Which of the following is mentioned as the superstitious belief? So number 3, we choose D. People believe that first guests on the first day of the New Year's will affect the family prosperity for the whole year. So you can see that in paragraph 2, line number 4, 5, 6, a person who visits their home on the first day of the New Year's will affect their life. That they try to choose this person very carefully. If this person is rich, prestigious, or happy, when the family will have good fortune last year. And number 4, why do people lay food on the altar? So number 4 is A. They believe that their ancestor will enjoy the meal with them. So you can see that in paragraph 3, the altar is believed to be the place where the ancestor soul live in. That's why on many days of the year, people not only lay the table for meals, but they also lay food on the altar so their ancestor will join them for the meal.
Discuss the following with a partner.
Now, as I touched for you on PowerPoint, and you can discuss your idea with your partner, but if you use IseeBooks, you can press on Show's Answer to show more information. For example, personally, I do not believe in superstition, so I am not a superstitious person. I do not think that the black cat, a very cute creature, can cause any harm to anybody, or a broken mirror can cause death, or at least can cause us bad luck. Moreover, I don't believe that if we sweep the floor during the first 3 days of the new year, we might sweep out any wealth. And I strongly disagree that crossing the pot of the woman may bring bad luck to us when we set out for an examination or start up a business ventures.
Now, we come to the final task, discussion. And I would like to ask you, do you think you are the superstitious person? Second, if yes, what are you superstitious about? And could you give a few examples of superstitious beliefs you have? And if not, why not? And give your reason. And if you are in the classroom, you can exchange your idea with the members in your group. But here, I would like to introduce you. As you can see, you have some example like you find a 4-leaf clover. Or the animal is in your house. Or you can see that your vacation begins on this day, Friday 13, and you walk under the ladder. And if you see a new moon through this, and your answer is, if your answer is yes, for me, I am a bit superstitious. Let me give an example. Well, I believe that if I find a 4-leaf clover, I will have a good luck, for example. And if your answer is no, I'm not superstitious at all because I don't believe anything that can be explained by science. It depends. And homework. At home, let's for superstitious beliefs of Vietnamese people and learn new words by heart and prepare for speaking. Don't forget to access IseeBooks to do the exercise and practice every day. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.